Cowart FTE 211, 1911 Masters Armorer's Course. This is week 6. The date is 16 August 2025. We got a lot of steps to get done this week, so we'll just get right to it. The first step is clearing the firearm. I'm going to both visually and physically inspect both the magazine well and the chamber. There is nothing in either. This firearm is safe. There is also no live ammunition in my work area. It is all locked up. The only thing I have is a magazine loaded with snap caps for our function check later. The first part of this week's video is to assess the sear. What I'm looking for is a positive to neutral engagement that is safe with a crisp break. And I would say it is definitely a positive to neutral. And the break is crisp. So the next part is assessing the fitment of 3 parts using the random number generator. And the first number I came up with was 6, which is the extractor fit. As you can see, the extractor fits in here. It fits tight, it fits perfectly. There's no looseness. It is extracting perfectly at this point in time. If it was not, what can be done is you can pull this to about the halfway point, and depending on if it's grabbing too tightly or too loosely, you just kind of slowly work it and bend it against the frame to get the right angle. A tiny bit of movement is really all you need, but this one currently does not need any adjustment. The next number was number 5, which is the ejector fit. This is the ejector. It's staked in, it's tight, it doesn't wiggle. As far as anything that could be adjusted on it, obviously if it wasn't fitting correctly, you'd have to replace it and get it restaked in or restake it in yourself. But it's all about this angle for ejection. The ideal is 45 degrees outward and 30 to 45 towards the rear. And all you would do is you would just work that angle until you got the proper ejection. The last one I got was number 13, which was the grip safety. The grip safety fits pretty smoothly. I mean, there's only so much you can test without all the other components connected, but it fits smoothly. It doesn't wiggle at all back and forth, but it's also not gritty. It's not having any bad interactions with the frame at all. If it was a little bit too tight, you could take off material wherever it's tight just to allow it to slide seamlessly. So real quickly, I wanted to show all the components that'll be getting polished during this project. The surfaces on the trigger that interact with the sear disconnector as well as the frame. The surface of the sear that connects with the hammer. Also, the surface right here on the disconnector as well as the top of the disconnector. These 2 surfaces of the spring, and then the hammer will look at the hammer hooks and decide if they need to be adjusted at all, but also the sides of the hammer as far as how it fits within the frame. So real quick, here is all the items polished. First is the trigger. As you can see, the finish is all off. It's been mirrored. And you've got the sear. We did the sides right there. Disconnector, top, sides, paddle, inner surface there. And finally the hammer, the part that interacts with the slide and the spring right here and here. So real quick, we're going to do a dry fire and safety function check, and then we'll also do a dummy round check. This firearm is still empty. It just got put back together. So we're gonna go ahead, let the slide down, While we're here, we're going to go ahead and check the safeties. So hammer is back, engage the thumb safety, pull the trigger, nothing happens. Then engage the grip safety, pull the trigger, nothing happens. Take off the thumb safety, pull the trigger, nothing happens. Engage the grip safety, pull the trigger, and the hammer goes down. The action is good, smooth, there's no grinding. Trigger pull is crisp. Off to the dummy rounds. So I've got 2 dummy rounds in this magazine. Gonna go ahead and rack the action. We're looking for feeding, chambering, locking. All that goes nice and smoothly. We're gonna go ahead and fire. Simulate the ejecting. And reset. Pin reset, fire again. Now we're going to eject. We're hoping to see the slide stay open. And the slide stays open, listening for the reset. And everything is working perfectly. So we're gonna do a drop test real quick. We're gonna go ahead and rack the slide, hammer back, thumb safety on. And we are going to tap this thing with the nylon hammer, try and see if we can get that hammer to drop. Nothing's happening. We're gonna go ahead and take the thumb safety off and see if we can and still nothing. Next thing we're looking for is for it to fire. When it's properly engaged, fires, it passes the drop test.